what is going on, everybody? We are back with episode, I believe, 32 of the Out of Pocket Potter. To my left, you guys have been asking for this guy back.
You know, your boy Shep, man. I had to come back here and do this again. Let's go.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. And then to my right,
Mitri, you know what it is. Oh.
You already know.
Drop at 12.
You started prep already or no?
Monday, Saturday.
Oh, damn.
24 weeks
My
out.
fault. I didn't mean to bring that up. And then to his right, man, back to back. This is your first back to back, I think, ever.
Yeah. It's my third podcast in about a year and a half, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's good, niggas?
Say it's not good to have on the podcast when he is on prep.
Yeah,
no,
I
be checking out so hard. Bro, he'd be like, wait, what are we talking about? Like, yo, we on the podcast. What
I
you
just be
mean?
on my phone, like, bro, I'm low-key just depressed on prep, but now we're happy king right now.
That's what I'm about. So I want to know, because I didn't ask this in the last podcast, but, like, what is your guys' biggest, like, goal going into the new year? Obviously, I don't think any of us are, like, the type of people that would wait for 2023 to have, like, a New Year's resolution, but, like, what's your biggest goal this year?
You want me to start?
It could be anybody.
I have a lot. Are we talking numbers or just?
It could be. You could share whatever you want to share. It could be fucking. You know, you want to win a show, or you want to make $400,000 this year. Like you want to scale RIP to whatever. It could be whatever.
I mean, you can start with that. I mean, RIP wise, I think I want to at least reach 250 overall sales.
That's gross or not?
That's gross.
Gross. Okay.
That's just one main goal, and then I guess my number 2 is probably buy my dream car. You know, we've been talking about that a lot. So
I think that could happen right now.
Just go get it.
Yeah, but
Just go get it.
I'm trying to get married.
Just go get
bro.
it.
See,
you
listen,
can do both.
He's like me. He's patient. Y'all be going just getting that shit.
Because nigga,
you don't pay for your car, do you?
No, my shit's paid
That's
off.
what I'm saying. It's free.
It feels good. You feel me?
But it's ugly.
But here's the thing, and this is the biggest thing that I went back and forth in buying like my car, because I was like, bro, I was leasing a brand new fucking car.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't need a new car, but I was like, one, I know if I spend this money, it's gonna like make me be like, all right, I need to like make this back. Like, there's a lot more pressure on me now. I got no pressure. Yeah. I like having pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure, like my back's been against the wall like growing up the whole time. So like I like that. So like, you know, I got this fucking car now for this amount. Mm-hmm. I got to pay that shit.
That makes sense.
And also, it's just the conversations that it'll bring. Like, it just makes you feel better. It's just like waking up in the morning and you don't get ready versus you get ready, right? You look good, you feel good. Yeah. So driving around, you're just going to feel much better about, like, everything. Like, that car brings me lots of joy driving it. I'm very much a car guy, though, so, like, it may not be the same for everyone else. But, like, you just, like, feel like, yeah, like this is me. Yeah. Like this is where I'm meant to be. I'm meant to be pushing this fucking century. Like this is what I'm supposed to be in.
That makes sense. It'll happen sometime this year.
So I say go for it.
I mean,
wait, the Trackhawk or the SRT?
SRT.
Well, you could supercharge that.
That's the plan. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna wait for like the perfect time. It's gonna be like in the middle of like, I don't need it, but I like.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Realistically, that's the problem is you go back and forth and you don't ever need it. If you got a car that runs, you don't need it at all.
Yeah, that's true.
You only need one pair of shoes. You ain't gonna have one pair of shoes.
This ain't gonna be at the dealership later,
right? Bro, I tried, bro. Last time,
usually what happens.
Last time we were trying, bro. I was telling. I was like, bro, you could do it. Like,
I mean,
I got a guy.
Just from being around,
as far as like loans and everything, I got you.
Just from being around this nigga. Be in the car on the way to. I remember vividly. We're on the way to Rise warehouse. He's looking at a pair of New Balances. He's like, "Nah, I don't need them. We park, wait for Eddie." Yeah, I just bought them.
Damn.
No, that's because you had a pair of shoes, and I was like, if you buy them, I'll buy mine.
But you bought yours first.
Well, I bought my Challenger. Where's your Dodge? Where's your SRT?
I mean, for
that's
fucking
not the same level, bro. Talking about $200 to
Nigga.
$60K.
Yeah, I bought a car. I got a new car because I needed new brakes, and I didn't feel like changing them.
Yeah, that's just some nigga
crazy.
shit. That's so crazy.
It was either get a new. But the backstory behind the car is there were 6 accidents on the Carfax. 5 of them weren't.
Nah, it was definitely the right move. So what else besides you got dream car, 250?
I mean, easy ones like 20, 30K on IG, 200K on TikTok, 5K on YouTube. I think I could pass that though. YouTube has been really like my main thing that I'm trying to drive for now.
Yeah,
I think it's most fun.
100%.
Yeah, most fulfilling too. So, because I feel like those subscribers mean way more than like any other platform as like followers.
Yeah,
that's your long form content. Like they really fuck with you.
That's how I feel about this. Like this is the most fulfilling.
Yeah.
Like YouTube, sometimes I don't feel like making videos, or I realize the videos all over the place. But like this, I get the most fulfilling messages from. And I get people, if I don't post, motherfuckers are on my ass like, yo.
Yeah.
That's the shit that gets me through my day, yo. Where the fuck is the pod at? Like, damn.
You're just talking like that's loyal if they are listening to that.
Literally,
Just
that's
straight
what it's
through.
based
Yeah,
on, and it's
for
a
sure.
fucking like hour to an hour and a half. I think how long it's like 2 hours, but like that's where it's at.
I think that was us.
Yeah.
That was us.
Yeah, we were on there for a hot minute. Is that everything? You got anything else? What's something that like, all those are like things that people would have guessed. Okay, maybe he wants a new car, he wants to build a brand. What's something that's like, oh damn, maybe like a very personal.
I think build back my relationship with God. I think I've been really struggling with that lately. Ever since I got out of college, I kind of just, I don't know what happened. I mean, I used to be really, really, like had a strong connection with him throughout high school and the beginning of college. And then I think stuff kind of went left and I kind of like lost faith a little bit, which is definitely tough to talk about. But I think I can get back to where I was. And
You going to church tomorrow?
I usually watch Elevation.
Okay.
You know Elevation?
No.
No? Yeah, I usually watch Elevation on YouTube.
Okay. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Something that like people wouldn't. That's something that like all the other ones everyone knows.
Yeah.
What about you, Mitri? What you got?
Honestly, go pro. That's like the main goal because everyone in here knows that I've dedicated the past year to it. Like I was on prep from the Super Bowl last year, won the Europa, won summer shredding. Oh, you get 4 weeks off, right back to it. Come 6 because of
I
whatever.
think it's more than a year. You had the shows that you had to cancel. Your goal when you did those
Yeah.
shows is you wanted to go pro.
Yeah.
So it's
So
been longer
about
than a
2
year.
years. But to go back and forth on and off prep for literally the past year, like a 2 or 4 week break, worrying about what I'm eating, everything, fucking sucks. Gonna keep it a it fucking sucks. In Vegas, I was like, oh, well, I can't eat this because it's gonna put this much. Nigga, shut up. But GoPro's the main goal just because I want to, that's the idea behind the collection I'm dropping today for my brand. Prove yourself right. I told myself I could do it. I'm going to prove myself right.
I like
this
that
year,
shit.
one way or another. And then second goal is to just become a homeowner.
Okay. Boys want to buy a house.
Want to at least rent this year and then build my way up to owning a home because I got to fix my credit, all that shit. And aside from the social media goals, like grow to 250 on TikTok, all the cliche bullshit you guys always hear me say. And yeah, just start traveling the world.
What's a personal one?
Honestly, I don't know. Kind of want to fix my relationship with like some of my more distant family because I haven't spoken to most of them. In my dad's side, I haven't spoken to since I was like 10, and my mom's side, I speak to my aunt all the time. But other than that, haven't spoken to them since I was like 8. But other than that, I just like I'm more like tight knit now, so it's easier.
Yeah.
essentially.
Okay. Mr. IFBB Pro, man. Mr. IFBB Pro Zay.
60K on Instagram because Instagram, that shit's hard to fucking grow.
I think we're just shadow banned. Like niggas are just hoes.
Bro.
Nigga, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no
Nah, bro, I've seen some people post some pictures. I'm like, that's crazy.
We got a nigga man. That's what we got.
Nah, bro, it's just we just got to use that natural lighting, make us look a little bit more white, bro.
I think I'm actually shadow
Nigga,
banned.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked, but nigga, we're at least close
Did
enough.
somebody ask you about your tattoos the other day?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He was like, why do black people get tattoos? Make it make sense. I really wanted to say, why do white people shoot up schools? Make it make sense, but I
Damn.
couldn't.
Fight racism with racism, man. Yep. Fuck it. We gonna figure it out.
Damn. I seen that video. I was like, that's crazy.
I get the most bullshit.
Nah,
You definitely
get the most
do.
hate out of everybody.
He gets the most.
I don't know
Somebody
why.
even commented that. They were like, "You get the most hate," and like, nigga, you do. You don't even do shit.
Like-
even the videos you don't even talk. They're like,
fuck you. I posted a transformation video. Fuck you, gearhead. I'm like, all right.
you fucking blackie. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So we got 60K on the gram.
Yeah, 60K on Instagram, 20K on YouTube, Alfa Romeo, and then also be
Oh, so you're locked in on it.
yeah. I'm
The cover because it stops like the spit or like the
am I spitting?
no you're like blowing into
I
the
don't
mic.
remember having a cover, bro.
You definitely did. You might be
Nah,
sitting on
you're
it.
fucking lying.
What do you mean I'm lying?
Oh shit!
I was looking at it like, bruh.
Damn.
You gonna tell me I'm lying? Like, what do you mean? So the Alfa Romeo, you're locked in.
Alfa Romeo, I'm locked in. I just need to drive it, see how everything goes.
They drive
you
smooth.
still got to test drive.
My goal is to have it by like the day of my birthday, which I have a little bit less than a month.
Yeah. I mean,
you
we just got to
could-
start looking at it.
Yeah, you just have to look. They drive smooth. They finance pretty well.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty dead set on it. I just want to drive
Yeah.
and see how it goes. And then also be mentally and physically prepared to start my prep next year for the pro show to hopefully go to the Olympia.
Yeah, I mean, that's a totally different world. So what's a personal one?
I get fucking yoked, bro. That's really
That's
it.
that's lame shit, though.
No,
personal.
Such a you thing to say.
Probably just stay on my schedule, bro, and stay happy. Because, like, if y'all want me to keep it a buck, like, there's nothing that really just, like, makes me happy. Like, I'm never excited to do anything. I'm never looking forward to anything.
Why do you think that is? Like, that's not healthy.
I don't know. I mean, it makes me happy for an amount of time, and then I have a very bad tendency of just, like, I don't know, bro. I'm just never really, truly ever happy. Isn't that weird?
I feel like I've seen you truly happy.
Yeah, I'm happy for like a certain period of time. Like if I achieve a goal or if something good
Well, yeah,
happens.
but happiness isn't a flat line. Like, think about like a heartbeat. If you flatline, you're dead. Like, life is up and down, up and down. So you have like a spike of happiness.
Yeah.
Then you may have a spike of low, but that's just how it is. That's just like normal.
It's usually, I think it might be just because like hormones in my cycle, like on TRT and everything like that. But like I'm never really happy ever. Maybe
Are
like
you in a good mood
right now.
in general?
I'm just
day-to-day?
I'm bulling.
Are you in a bad mood?
Nah, I'm just like
Would I not say you in a good mood?
it's weird, bro. I still don't feel like we live here. I feel like we're just Airbnb right now.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, me and Morgan will talk about it. I just don't feel comfortable. I feel weird. I'm not ever relaxed anymore. It's whack, dude.
Why? Like, you feel like you're on edge? What do you mean you're not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I have no clue, bro. I've been trying to figure that out.
I think that's with the life that we kind of live. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have that too. Where like you feel like you're just always going.
Yeah.
Stuff is changing daily,
Oh, yeah.
but you have to kind of find that like time and space just to shut everything down.
Yeah, and to be able to do
haven't
things. That's
found
why I
that.
still play fucking video games.
That's what I'm saying. You seem really happy when we play at night.
Yeah.
So
Well,
You
you were
sound,
having a
nigga,
great
you
time.
sound happy.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
tell you what.
that's why, bro. That's why I cannot play video. If I play video games, you remember, I will play for 14 fucking hours, and I will not care anything
Shit, we
about
played
TikTok or
2 hours
nothing.
last night and we're done.
Yeah, because you caught me when I was tired. Well, I'll tell you, in the morning, if I have nothing to do and I really truly want to play, I'll play till like 4.
But like, if that's something that brings you joy, you just need to learn how to be disciplined within it.
I've tried, bro.
You're disciplined now. You've gotten mentally stronger. You can do that. You can enjoy that.
If you could do that prep like that and get your pro card like that,
Like,
then
and nigga, you tell me you
discipline
can't
yourself with
stop. You
video
can't stop
games,
playing
bro.
video games.
because that's like I can stop whenever I want to. When I'm on prep, bro, like there's no in or out. Like there's no maybe I can just not do this. Nah,
I mean, you don't have to. You chose to do it.
I'm telling you, bro, my mindset on prep is like, nigga, this is happening or I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Okay, well then,
I'm locked.
So say,
Had that-
so say
had
you're
that
you're gonna stop playing video games or you're gonna kill yourself.
Damn, that's a little extra.
Exactly.
If that's what it comes down to,
But I'm just-
nigga.
at the end
But
of
see,
the day,
but prep has an end goal. Video games, what the fuck am I gonna get a nuke?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Happiness.
I don't know.
Piece
Maybe
of joy.
you tell yourself, all right, man, let me get
Relaxation.
one more dub. Yeah, I got 3 games to get a dub. If I don't get it, I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm definitely. My goal is to not play Call of Duty again until I hit 10K on YouTube. Because once I play Call of Duty, I'm locked, bro.
I think
Locked,
you need to
bro.
learn how to. I think if you can conquer balancing that, it'll benefit you across life.
I definitely think it will too. It's just gonna take time. But
Yeah,
right now,
but,
like
yeah.
we like you said, we have so many things going on, and now I don't have a goal to this year of like, oh, I need to get my pro card, or oh,
But
I'm
your
trying to go to
goal,
Olympia.
but your goal now is 20K on YouTube. So now you learn how to balance both. Have a few hours every other day where you play COD.
Yeah.
Or you play Fortnite. Because I find myself, fuck, I gotta edit this. Then I don't do anything I actually enjoy. It's fucking 1 a.m. I'm still editing bullshit, and now
Damn,
I'm
that's
just
crazy.
mad at the day.
See, I want to be more productive when it comes to like content. I've definitely gotten lazy as fuck. I feel like I got lazy in certain areas.
I mean, I was most productive from 3 weeks out till the day after my show. I was like, you know what, I'm tired.
Nah, bro, but you were posting on TikTok mad.
I counted the day out TikToks. I posted 27 TikToks in one day.
Gosh, damn.
I was just replying to
I
comments.
didn't even send that much text messages. Damn.
I was just replying to comments. Like 27 TikToks in one day is retarded.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Nah, see, I catch myself like I'm productive in certain areas, but I need to start getting better in like all areas. Like TikTok, bro, I'll be lucky if I post like 3 TikToks on my main account in a whole week.
Yeah, but it's hard to balance both. You look at the people that dominate YouTube; they're not posting on TikTok.
I know, but like I'm not there yet on YouTube, so I feel like I need to just like put all the attention I put on YouTube, but I need to do that in like TikTok and like just social media in general. Because obviously, like, I'm going to experience more growth from doing TikTok. You feel me? Because we haven't made it. Like, we're not staples in the fitness industry where we can just specifically grow on YouTube and Instagram. I mean, we need that extra edge, and that's TikTok.
Do you tell yourself, like, what you have to do the next day? Or, like, write it down?
Yes, but it's like, it depends, like, what type of day it is, how I'm feeling. Because there'll be some days where I wake up and I'm like, yo, fuck fuck social media. And I'll just, like, not do anything. It's like, I don't know, but life is a little different for me right now because I don't have a goal that I have been like, all right, road to pro, road to Olympia. Now it's like, okay, I want to set up financially so I can get this car. Then I want to set up financially where I can move out of Dallas next year. It's
So that's what you're saying to yourself.
What?
You're saying like you want to move out of Dallas, you want to get a car.
Yeah, those are my goals right now.
That's what I'm saying. And then you look at your job and it's social media. So the days you say fuck social media, you're saying fuck the car and fuck moving.
Nah, G shit. I be sitting in bed like, damn.
It's just
damn.
It's just a,
for sure.
Just a block of everything. I mean, I used to not write anything for the next day, and I'd be fucked scrambling. But now I do that, and you just accomplish day after day after day. You do that for a year, and it's.
See, I needed to do that, but off prep. On prep, I'm a demon, bro. I'm on a schedule every day. You take me off my schedule, I'm pissed off. But like, when I'm off, like last prep, you seen me last prep. Like after, fuck.
What do you mean?
Got rough.
Oh, your first prep.
After like my first post show.
Oh yeah.
It was fucking awful, bro. I kid you not.
Suicidal.
Nah, G shit. Like I didn't go to the gym for like a week and a half. Like, bro, I wouldn't leave my room.
After prep?
Yeah, I was eating crumble cookie like 4 times a week, bro. Like, I mean, fucking up just food, and I would play video games all fucking day, bro. I'm talking about like legit shit, like high school.
And here's the other thing: start streaming.
I did.
No, anytime you play video games, just start streaming if you want to feel productive with it, because then you're just building potentially another stream of income.
Yeah, bro, but when you be streaming and shit, and like a nigga that ain't shit like me, bro, I got like 1 nigga or 0 people in there, I get a little lonely, you feel me?
You got your niggas in the party, man.
Nah, bro, I be streaming by myself because no one wanted to play with me.
Nah,
fucking
a
bitches.
kid I know has been streaming for like 3 years, and I just feel bad because like the most viewers I've seen him bring into an actual stream was like 7. Like at this point, it's like
you gotta find something.
You gotta change style or something.
Something's guys. Yeah.
It's hard with streaming now because so many fucking people
it's
do
not
it.
even that, but it's also like you have to find the right games to stream. You
Yeah,
can't
see
just
me, I
stream
only
it.
want to play Call of Duty.
Yeah, and nigga, that's clips.
I want to do that, but I think that's my outlet. I can't because then you gotta watch what you say.
No, the fuck
I'll say whatever.
I don't.
I gotta watch what I say.
personally don't feel comfortable. I want to just like I want to be away from the world.
That's your
I'm-
escape.
Yeah, that's fair.
See,
That's why I didn't start
because I do feel like when I play, I had to be like different. Because I'm racist as fuck on Call of Duty, bro. If you're like my black friends, bro, I'm like my brother, bro. I be killing his shit. I can't say that shit on stream. I'll get canceled. If you want me to keep it a buck, bro, I'm racist as fuck on Call of Duty with my brother, bro.
So was that kid in the Modern Warfare 2 lobby?
Yeah, I
100%. 100%. But that's why I be keeping my mic off now because, bro, I be getting fucking heated. You hear me? On Call of Duty, bro, I get fucking heated, bro. Heated.
Jesus.
It's like life to me right now. Like, I'll have one bad game, a whole day's fucked. So that's why I got to be careful, bro.
See, it'll piss me off. Like I get on, I play ass, but like after like 5 minutes, like
Really? Bro, I think about games from like 2 years ago.
Yeah, no.
I'm locked in, baby. It's like,
you ain't getting no money from this. You ain't no pro.
I'm locked in, bro. I'm
shit
telling
is
you.
not ideal.
That's
That's why
why
it used to be with me with Madden, but now it's like, oh, one bad play happens, console off. Fuck this.
Nah, that's me on prep. Like, I can't play Call of Duty on prep. I'm just
What
like,
will
fuck
make
this.
me mad is that like I go to it. Say it's like 2K. I go to that. Like, all right, I grinded the whole fucking day. Like, I'm gonna play this for 2 hours. It's gonna be like my escape. And then niggas is not hooping. That shit makes me so mad. I don't like losing. And then, I'm supposed to be my escape, and niggas are whiting shots. We're missing. Niggas don't know how to switch on defense. Like, I'm just getting hot. Like, this is
Nothing's
supposed to
going
be
to
my
plan.
escape.
Yeah.
And niggas is fucking 1-4. Like, that shit ain't fun.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I don't want to lose.
That's when you go on walks. Low-key walks have been helping so much. I'll put on like some Frank Sinatra, Elvis. I'll just fucking walk, bro.
Nah, I've been
That's some
enjoying
Zan
the
shit.
walk.
Nah, G shit. I've been getting like 8K steps a day, bro. Just
That boy's
bulling.
stepping.
Yeah, that shit makes me. That's what's keeping me on a groove right now. Is walks, feeling productive because I have no goal. Like prep, there's no goal for me, and it's kind of just feels weird. You know what I'm
When
saying?
I'm bored, I take my dog out. Like, listen, little nigga, we going for a walk.
I'm gonna get a little cat. I'm just gonna walk that little nigga. 'Cause dog's too
You're
much.
gonna walk a cat.
We can't have any pets. That shit's dead.
Yeah, nah, bro. Me and Morgan was talking. She wants a dog, bro. I'm like, nah, we can get a
We
cat.
actually can't have any
No?
pets.
Really?
By our lease, we cannot. We'd have to buy this place.
Oh wait, weren't we supposed to sign something if we were gonna have pets before we moved in here, and that was the only chance we got to get?
I looked at the lease and I reached out to the landlord and he said it's dead.
You guys have carpet?
Yeah, there's carpet upstairs.
That's crazy.
Well, it's because the house is brand new. It's less than a year old, so.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I mean, that's not.
They're not
My
fucking
apartment complex still don't know I have a dog.
That's what I'm saying. We could definitely hide it, but at the same time, it's worth
That's
it.
what I did my first apartment, but this apartment knows.
Well, yeah, when you move in with him, like you got to tell him.
Yeah.
But I bought this nigga a month into the lease. They know, but they don't care.
Nah, no one's really gonna go out their way. If they do, I'm like,
you're
bro,
in
you
like a
love your
big like
job that
apartment
much.
complex. This is owned by somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to get caught up with that.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. We may be a little hamster. You feel me? Morgan wants a hamster.
I don't even know if that's technically allowed.
Then you
but
lose that
you
little
can hide
nigga,
it.
and then you fuck around, squish the nigga at 2 a.m.
Nah, bro, I can't have that alone. I just keep him in his cage.
So
bro.
someone owns this place.
Yeah.
And they're letting you rent it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
They want $500 for it.
Really? Oh,
I said,
to buy it.
I said, you nigga, there's no shot this shit was $500,000. I was like, you paid like $390 max.
They want $500,000 for this shit.
I was like, nigga, there's no
Bro,
yard.
we live in front of a fucking
Yeah. I
Motel
was like, the
6.
location is trash.
Bro, me and Morgan keep the windows up. She said one night she heard somebody. She's a fucking prostitute there, bro.
Probably.
We
Yeah.
after we left on New Year's, it was creepy as hell. We were just out there talking, and then I had never heard an automation ring, and it said, what did it say? It said, "Excuse me, can I help you?"
Yeah.
I said, "Oh no, let's go, bro."
Oh, you
Bro.
were standing in front of someone's door.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that's why, because you were standing in front of a nigga's
Well, no,
door.
I've never
it
heard
was
some
it was
shit.
like by my car on the sidewalk.
That's weird.
Yeah, like we were on the sidewalk.
Wait,
damn near on
the sidewalk that's right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're in front of someone's house.
Still weird.
That shit was scary, bro.
And nigga,
Like, if
felt
I check, because I get a notification every time there's motion. If I'd have checked, I'd be like, can I help you? Like, are you good?
No,
mean,
but
if
it
they
was
stand
it
by
wasn't
their
somebody
car-
talking. It was like, "Excuse me, can I help you with something?" But it was not somebody's.
No,
It was a robot voice? Like a Siri?
It sounds like that, but it is someone talking.
Oh, really?
Like, I could do it right. Yeah, you go down right now.
I'd have been like,
And I
shut
can
the
go
fuck up.
fucking-
I'm at my car.
I do that shit with Zay.
Nah,
When we first moved
Yeah,
in, like he'd
I was
walk out,
like-
I'd be like, "Where you going, nigga?"
That didn't sound like a real person, did
No,
it?
no, I thought I was about to be abducted.
I grabbed my little Merce quick as fuck. Hey, bro.
Just to see it through. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think last year my goal, I want to get in real estate. That probably won't be until later. I definitely want to add a income source that is not fitness related. So I think it's going to be Toro. That's what I've been doing the most research into getting into. And then I don't know. The biggest thing is being more fucking consistent. Like I started using a planner. Trying to be more consistent with the pod, YouTube. Although I still need to edit my YouTube video, just to like hold myself accountable to like posting a lot more content. But the problem with like YouTube is like I feel like I need to be thinking of like some crazy elaborate idea
I mean, yes and no though, because like I feel like the same way, but realistically, bro, people just want
to
to
like have like a good thumbnail and like all this shit. Like sometimes you wonder like, do niggas want to see me do this? I don't know. I go back and forth. Obviously, most people probably want to see it, but it's like tough. Because I don't like posting workout edits. I think
Yeah,
that
that
shit's
shit's-
whack. I don't
right.
watch that shit.
Yeah.
So that's the problem is like trying to change your mindset on based on what you would consume versus like what someone else would consume.
Definitely.
I feel like you should post like what you would want to do long term, because now in the off season is where we can take advantage of getting ourselves out of the bodybuilding niche on YouTube.
Yeah. Because like,
Like eating, like food challenges, bro. Like that shit's fun.
you can just reach behind. Yeah, I mean, if you get into the camera, it is what it is. Yeah, so like being more consistent on that financially, I want to make like $300,000 this year. Like that's what I want to pull in. That's my goal.
I would love to do that.
I want to be consistent with like the Chase Your Dreams drops. First drop will be coming soon. For those of you guys wondering, I'm waiting to get the Instagram handle, which is gonna be hard.
I saw that.
Yeah, no, that shit's gonna be
I
hard.
tried to get one the other day for Shep. 2K. I said, bro, shut up.
How the fuck do y'all even reach out to people like that? You just
It's just like knowing somebody. It's just like how you got your account back. You just know somebody.
I want to get light skin Rambo.
I mean, it'll cost you bread, but you can get it.
Bro, I'm G shit. Like trying to
But Chase Your Dreams was $1,500,
really? Holy shit! I don't
and that's an inactive account.
That's what somebody asked you for?
No. I
confused.
have a guy,
Oh,
and I
send me
reached
a
out.
link, because I DM the actual guy who has the.
Oh no! I have someone that claims like Instagram handles.
Oh, and they can take it from him.
Yeah, like the guy. It's from like, it's like I have someone that I'm cool with, and then someone that he knows. But he has a guy who's I guess like out of office or whatever. He changed mine because mine used to be J Lane Fit. Now it's J Lane on Instagram. He changed that for me for free. He just hit me up one day like, "Yo, you want at J Lane?" I was like, "Sure." He's like, "I just need a little bit of information." I was like, all right, fuck it. He's the same one that changed it for Nick. He got Calvin's account back. Shout out Dan, super fucking cool. But
I need to talk to
he
him.
had plugged me with this dude, and he was like fucking $1,500. I was like, oh. I tried to talk him down. He said like 13.5, and I was like, you know what? I'll just wait on it. And then he hit me up. He was like, yo, I imagine he probably worked out some dude. He was like, I'm gonna throw some cash. Like I got you. He was like, I'll take care of it. I was like,
free.
"What?" I was like, damn. He was like, yeah, man. Just
wait.
Good energy goes around. He's the one that the sound audio that you guys did, that you guys got paid for. That's who I got it from. That's who plugged me in that. And he was saying like, you got any other creators?
Yeah.
So I asked all you guys if you wanted the easy fucking $200.
Oh yeah.
Tell that nigga I need Mitri.
I just want Shep, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll give you $2K." I said, "Bro, really?
Yeah, I
you
mean,
don't
I
even use the account, bro."
Yeah, that's the shit that's ass, for sure. Another like personal one is just like I struggle like prioritizing and like planning out what I'm gonna do. A lot of times I'll sit there thinking like, fuck, I'll write in my journal. I got all these. Okay, so like, should I start doing this? This will probably take me this time, and then next thing you know, there's 30 minutes gone, just fucking
Thinking.
not fucking existent, like whatsoever.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, bro, what the fuck is going on? And I end up just wasting all this time because that's like the hardest thing is prioritizing. I got a list of things that I want to do. Some things are time based, like say I got a coaching call here, or whatever. But it's like, what do I do first?
Right.
And like within all that, pick up the camera, make sure you're filming. Like it is a lot, and it's hard to fucking shut off. Like we were talking about.
It's like you'll like wake up and do all the work that's off camera, and then it'll be like 4 o'clock, and you're like, "Fuck, I didn't film anything today."
Literally, it's like fuck.
No,
I did life today. I didn't do my job.
That's
like,
my-
the fuck.
That's my biggest problem when we go on trips and shit. It's like trying to not live in the moment.
You can't.
Right.
It's like that's why I didn't record it all in LA because I'm like I just want to enjoy the trip, but it's like fuck, this is my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. If it's a business trip, like
Like you get to
that,
see,
yeah.
you see the difference in people that's like really, really successful at this, and see like they sacrifice everything, bro.
Most of them niggas got cameramen.
I do want to say I did really well in LA with like still living in the moment, but recording.
You did.
I just recorded the important parts.
Yeah.
And it's
just
I
like
think I balanced really well.
I put them together. I'm like, yeah, this YouTube video would by far be the worst video I've ever released, aside from my first ever 10K challenge, and I'm scrapping it.
I never forget that thumbnail, bro, of you just like
Wasn't it vertical?
arms in the air.
No, not. That was a terrible.
Was it vertical?
No, my first video.
I didn't do no fucking.
No, you didn't. Oh, your
My
first?
first ever video was like the Santa Max out. It was on my phone. I shot it all vertical because I didn't understand portrait versus landscape at the time.
I know this. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I know this video is still up here.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Hilarious. Bro, you're still like, bro, you'll like make videos and like you forget to cut parts out. Like when you were talking about your merch, bro, you fucking the other day.
Yeah,
Are you on a pull-up bar?
yeah.
Yes,
You
bro.
cut your hands out.
It's the 3D Smith machine.
Hey, bro.
And then the one
Can't
before
not
that, not fuck that bit. And then you got Alex in there. Fucking, is that King David? Yeah, it is.
I got a guy that does mine now.
Yeah,
Damn, I used to have a guy back in the day.
Eddie's swift with it.
Send
I got you, bro. I got you.
That's where I'm talking about, like you just said about the cameraman. Like, I used to have Deuce edit my YouTube videos, and then he was like editing the pod. But like, I feel like I need to be able to like be more consistent with it. Obviously, if I need help editing or filming, I could just ask him. But like, same thing with this. Like this, I'm gonna be honest, is my least favorite thing to edit.
Really?
Because I have to
Probably
watch
takes
the
a
whole
lot.
podcast
You have to
all
you
over
just sit
again.
here.
Yeah.
And then I clip it, and then I have to adjust it and crop it. And then, like, I have to think of, like, it could be, like, a 1 minute long point, but, like, how can I make this good on social media? And then, like, okay, maybe I could just take a snippet. Can I take it out of context and have video go viral, like I did with Zay's video of his coach texting him that he's lowering his food? And it's just like, fuck, this shit takes... I didn't even finish the last one. I got sick of that shit.
I want to see if you can... I've seen... what's his name? Max Shooting?
Yeah.
Yeah. He puts clips together that are not the same conversation,
Yeah.
but they go together. I want to see if you could do that.
That should be hard as fuck, and I don't feel
It
like
like
doing
makes
that
sense,
shit.
but it doesn't. And it's funny.
He probably gets somebody to do it, right?
But he's also got
Probably-
multiple camera
probably.
angles.
I mean, his studio is sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like he's got
yeah.
this setup. Like realistically, the camera that you guys are watching this on, I need to get a different camera. This only you guys saw Shep, or you guys will see it cut if you guys watch it on YouTube. It only records 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And we have to reset the camera. That shit's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Ideally, which we were thinking about doing, like downstairs is setting it up more podcast based, is having like multiple cameras. So it's a little bit closer. Maybe it's just like me and Shep, and then you got two here. That way, when it does crop, it looks a lot better. If you look at all the really, really good podcasts, everyone got their own fucking camera. Nigga, you know how much that fucking costs? that's fucking bread. That's fucking $8,000 right there in cameras. It's shit. Not like that. There's no ROI. That's the thing. That's another goal of mine.
Right now.
Yes, right now. But like, if I've had this success so far, the podcast hasn't brought me in any money at all.
That's fair.
Maybe indirectly.
That's
fair. But like, right now I do work with an agent, so maybe I'll end up getting some brand deals or whatever on the podcast. But like, for me, there's no point in like going all that route if I haven't proven to myself that I can be consistent.
Makes sense.
And so like one goal of mine again this year is to like, obviously I started the year off ads. I rent my car. It's technically a business write-off though because I've got my logo all over it. But is to not spend money on things that aren't gonna make me more money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like if I were to buy a camera, another one, yes, it would make this better. But as of right now, this podcast is not monetized. So like I get a little bit on YouTube, but they're not going crazy. So it's just like it's not worth it for me.
I don't know how you. I don't know how you can make big purchases like that, bro. I'm too much of a pussy.
I don't know. I think it's like people either grow up like two ways when they didn't come from anything. They're either like super cheap, or in my case, it's like I can do things that I never thought I'd be able to do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it smart in a sense. I'm not gonna put myself in a position where, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna go broke. But like, I'm gonna do things that I thought I'd never be able to fucking do. I never thought I'd be able to buy a car like that. Shit, my dream car was just the base channels. It was probably like $30,000. I remember looking at it in a lot, like $30,000. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I never thought that. I always thought I was gonna do what I was doing now. It's just still like, do I want to spend the money? Because it's like, I knew I was gonna do so. I was like, bro, I refuse to be just a regular ass person.
It's like if you want like level up or not, or if what you're doing is fine. Like if it's not broken.
Well, I always think I'm like, bro, like when I think of money, I think of like long ass term.
Yeah.
Like the money I have in my account right now is like, I'm literally like thinking of like that going into a house where I want to live.
Think of it as a tool, especially in our job.
Right.
Money is used as a tool. I wouldn't go buy, a hammer and a ratchet and have that sit. I wouldn't have a hammer and nail sit in the toolbox and I try to build a fucking house, frame it. So like you can utilize that money to make you more money.
Right.
And it may even be something indirectly. Like obviously your car is older, that it has like some issues or whatever. But you driving around that car is gonna make you feel like this is where you're supposed to be. It's like the same sort of logic of like, if you pay one time to fly first class, you'll never want to walk past first class seats again. Because you're going to realize that that's fucking out there.
That's like the fucking Live Black Excel, bro. The first time I ever did that, I never did regular again. Ever.
Yeah, because you realize it's like, well, I'll just make more money so that I can afford this shit.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
because that was my thing. It's like I grew up, like obviously didn't have a terrible childhood, didn't have like everything, but wasn't shorted. My parents always found a way to make the money back, one way or a fucking other. So that's kind of like why you guys see me spend money on this, that, and the third. It's like, nigga, didn't you just buy a new pair of shoes like 3 days ago? Yeah, I'll make the money back. Like you said earlier, you like being against the wall. I like finding new ways to make more money.
yeah.
Because it forces me to be productive.
I think it's easier to find money than for me to sit here and think about. I think it's more productive for me to figure out more ways to make money than to sit here and be like, okay, how can I save an extra $500 this year? Nigga, how can I make an extra $500?
Exactly.
I can list that shit off right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just saving an extra $5, I'd be like, fuck.
Like
where?
I've started looking at like, that's why my program's been on sale for so long. Oh, I want, hey, young niggas, program's still 70% off.
Run that shit, nigga said. Run that shit up.
Get y'all right.
Got to.
Yeah.
So what is your guys', we kind of talked about it like a little bit earlier, but what is your guys' biggest challenge day to day?
Getting out of bed right now.
Really?
I want to double that, bro.
Getting
my
out of
God.
bed.
Really?
Yeah, it's like last year was not bad, but this year it sucks.
Even like
Like is it just like getting up and starting your day, or like you'll be in bed scrolling on your phone, catching up with notifications?
No,
like,
it's not even that, because as soon as I'm up, but it's like waking up. I think the other morning, my girl had to yell at me because my alarm went off for like 10 minutes.
damn.
But the thing is, I'll get up at like 9, 10, but I won't go to sleep till like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm like not doing anything at night. Like I like have a break point between like maybe like 5 and 9 when I don't do anything. And I'll like, while I'm maybe playing video games, I'll like respond to DMs, or I'll go over content, go over RP stuff. So it's like, I don't know, but I want to wake up earlier. It just feels better. I'm not as rushed during the day. That feeling sucks.
like even during prep, it was like I'll get out of bed but then the aspect of me starting my day took so fucking long for no reason. Because, like, I'll get out of my bed, me and my girl share, have our master or whatever, then I'll go to my office, game room, sit in that chair for a good 35 minutes, pondering, just...
Really?
Yes.
They
Like,
from laying down. Let me get up and go sit over there.
no, because, like, all my clothes are over there for the most part, like, for cardio.
Yeah.
And, like, I use that bathroom exclusively.
You not eat right away?
No.
No.
I'll wake
I don't
up...
get hungry right away.
Really?
Like, especially on prep, I was like, let me do my cardio fasted because I'm not doing an hour cardio post lift. It's just not happening. So I'll wake up, be like, fuck. All right, Snoop, let's go for a walk real quick. Walk that nigga, go sit down. Be like, all right, it's been 10 minutes. I'll get up. 40 minutes goes by. I'm like, fuck me. So I'll just scroll through my phone or just like think about like, all right, what content should I film today? What should I do today? What do I have to do today? And it's just like,
Does Chelsea wake up early?
fuck no.
Does Michaela wake up early? See, I'm not a morning person. I'm typically up later, but she wakes up early. And so now I wake up when she starts her day. Now I end up waking up before her alarm. Sometimes I'll wake her up instead of her alarm because it just makes that so much easier. Like if you say if you woke up at 9 and your girl didn't wake up till 12, you guys aren't going to bed at the same time, and then it's just gonna like slowly build like conflict. So like I've made a sacrifice. I'm gonna get up earlier. I may still be up a little bit later because I naturally stay up late, but like if she gets up early, get up when she gets up.
You guys go to sleep at the same time?
She'll normally be in bed first. Maybe I'm like playing PlayStation or something, or like finishing something up, and then I'll go and like have bed. But like sometimes she'll fall asleep, and like I'll just put headphones in and watch YouTube. Like I'm not tired yet. Like my body just doesn't work like that. But we still like I'll get up at the same time.
That makes sense. I mean, I feel like the days that I have gotten up when she gets up at like 6:45, 7. The days that I get up at that time are like my best mornings.
Well, there it is. So that's
See,
the time
I
she
love
gets
waking up early, bro.
Chelsea wakes up after me, but goes to bed before me most of the time.
Interesting.
Because my body has a clock. I don't wake up to an alarm all the time anymore.
Yeah.
I'll be up at 6:40 and be like, fuck, niggas went to bed 3 hours ago.
Damn.
Like in Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas. Fucked
No,
me,
Vegas,
bro.
my body would just wake up. Like I'd be up at fucking 6:30.
Yeah.
Everyone's slumped. I'm like, well, I'm not just gonna sit here and twiddle my thumbs or go make a bunch of noise. So I'd leave and go fucking do cardio. Go to the gym at 8 a.m. I'm like, well, fuck.
I mean, fuck it. You gotta get it. What about you, Zay? What's your biggest day-to-day struggle?
I've actually no idea, bro. I'm you know me. I can be up at like 6:45, and I won't.
I know it's not like morning, but it could be something as small as like finding more time to do the things that you enjoy.
Maybe honestly, right now, just fucking recording TikToks, bro. I fucking hate that. I hate it. I don't like TikTok anymore. I cannot wait till I get in a position where I don't have to do TikTok anymore.
Grind. Just try it for a month. Just grind YouTube.
Well, I've been grinding YouTube for months
But like,
now.
don't waste your energy on something that's gonna be. That's why I stopped posting on YouTube for a bit because I was like, I'm putting out ass content. I'm not getting better with every video, so like, this is just useless. It's wasting my time. It's like I'm gonna go to the gym and half-ass my workout, not really train hard. What am I doing? Nothing. I didn't get better.
The reason I don't agree with because like most of the people that's been very successful in YouTube when it comes to the fitness industry has been doing YouTube for a very long time. And you might think a video is ass, but certain group of people might think it's really good. And like remember when I said I just found out like Lex Little was on YouTube for like 4 or 5 years.
Oh yeah.
Alex Eubank was on YouTube before even TikTok was like a big thing like that. Like he's always been people have always been grinding YouTube. At some point, if you actually try, it's going to catch on.
Yeah.
It's going to catch on. That's the way I think about it. Like, bro, remember how me and you were talking? It's like, damn,
as long
all
as you
these
don't
people.
quit, you
exactly.
will be successful.
But you see how I'm seeing. Remember how we were talking about, like, yeah, we got to change something up. Like, everybody else is out here balling. We've been doing this for a while. We're just not really. I'm like, bro, but like, you think about it, Alex and Lex and James English, they've been doing this for a while, and they grinded and like stay consistent, and now look at them.
But they got better because like.
And you would naturally get better unless you just completely do not try. You are going to get better.
They get better. They adapt and they do. Like, figure out like they have that video hit and they just fucking like run with it and just like happen.
And if you watch their YouTube videos, they're just so nonchalant, just very chill on YouTube. Like I watch all their YouTube.
I say Lex Little is not chilling.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying. Like he's not forcing anything. Like you can watch people's YouTube channel, but like you're forcing hard.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to. You can watch Lex and James. They just be themselves.
Yeah.
Like fucking James on prep, like sometimes the motherfucker wouldn't even cut. He would just, you know what I'm saying, just walk around doing random shit, pause in the video. Like, bro, he just does whatever, but it's still entertaining because you feel like you're like face to face talking to him.
Yeah.
So like we're going to get better. It just takes time. We gotta stay consistent on YouTube.
I think a lot of people think like a year to 2 years is a very long time. But
It's
not
not for an industry like this.
Right.
When automatically it's already harder for people like of minority to make it, and it's not even like just race. Like, oh fuck this black guy. It's just more people relate to people. Like they're gonna more people like more white kids are gonna relate to Alex Eubank.
Yeah.
It's not even that. Well, that, but also like just think about how many black people are actually into fitness.
That's what I was saying. Like
in our age group.
most people most people of our color are fucking in sports.
Do you think do you think a lot of your followers are minorities?
No.
No, not mine. Mine are mostly white kids.
Because I hopped in your Discord and it was like Fit Checks. There's a bunch of niggas posting shit. I was like, damn.
Mine?
No, and I was in Mitri's.
There's a good portion, but it's also like it's just how many
Majority within the minority, because obviously it'd be a percentage breakdown, right? There's obviously more white, like so, like based off that percentage, there would be more. Because like I haven't got recognized that much by black people. Like it's not.
I really have.
I get recognized more by black people now.
I do by Hispanics.
Really?
Hispanics.
I'm trying to tap into that.
Maybe because you look Hispanic. Maybe that's why.
Maybe because
And you full on niggas. So
Well,
I'm
yeah.
Hispanic.
oh, I didn't know you were Hispanic.
You know that?
No.
That's like I'm like barely black.
How the fuck am I supposed
I'm
to know
Puerto
this?
Rican and Trinidadian.
I didn't know that.
I don't
don't even know what that other thing you just said was.
Exactly. I said LPS. Hey, look, I was talking to my brother, and remember how you said your race, and I was the only person to be like, bro, that nigga was like, man, I ain't saying shit because I don't know what that shit is either. No, bro.
That's crazy.
Damn.
There's a lot of races
I
out
guess
there,
it's
man.
really not because I remember thinking that was like such a crazy thing. I was like, I guess it's not.
I mean,
Yeah,
fuck it.
I ain't never heard of that
Caribbean.
shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Everybody else being quiet. Fuck
Food
that.
Bus. I missed that bus.
Fucking. But yeah, it's just like because I saw a video on it the other day. It was like most black people don't get into fitness until after college sports is done. Then they let themselves go and try to bring themselves back. I'd say at least 80% of them who are into the gym now don't start until their late 20s, early 30s. Now
Yeah.
it's changing because kids are like, oh, I can work out while I'm playing football, while I'm playing basketball, while I'm doing this, while I'm doing that, and I can still do both.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah. Well, the
just-
fitness industry is just now, like, it's so
It's more-
big now.
Yeah.
It's
And I
so
mean,
fucking big.
Speaking on that topic of a year is not a long time.
Especially-
A little over a year and 2 months ago, I was fucking suicidal in Staten Island, New York, texting this nigga like I'm quitting TikTok.
Oh, I remember that shit. Damn.
Like I posted a video
For
saying
sure.
I'm done with TikTok, this, that, third, and this nigga called me or texted me at 1 a.m, sent me $35, said, go get you a Thanksgiving meal. Use that money for White Castle. Shit was bust.
You fuck with White Castle?
That was the only thing that was
That's
open.
like
That's
that's
gross.
actually one of the good questions that I had on here is where did it go? Who had your back when you were at your lowest?
Damn, that's
Like think about that.
I see.
Yeah, there was a few people, but my girl, my dad, this nigga right here. I mean, I would text this nigga daily on what do you think I could do better? What do you think I'm doing wrong? Remember, I called him after my PR. He was in the car with the BO. He was like, "What's this nigga calling me for?" And fucking, it was just like this was the only person I had to talk to at the time because I had no friends left at college. I had nobody left to talk to other than him, my girl, and then people I was online with. But that was the lowest point in my life up to this point. But yeah, this nigga.
What about you, Shep? I
It's
think you got a good
definitely
answer.
my girl.
I knew you were gonna say that.
In my family. I mean, it's a lot of people don't have the blessing to like grow up with a really strong backbone of a family. So I kind of appreciate that every day, and just they're there with me, support me through literally everything that I do. It don't matter. Right when I quit baseball, I was like, I'm gonna do social media. They're like, we barely know anything about that, but we got your back 100%. And I mean, of course, my girl. Literally, when somebody does me wrong, she feels that, and that's how I know, like, she, you know what I'm saying? So
True. Zay, I'm curious to what you're gonna say to this answer.
so my lowest.
Yeah, who was someone that had your back when you were at the lowest?
I've had like pretty fucking low ass moments in my life, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
So who was there? Was it Darius?
One of them, Darius, and one of them I was by myself. I changed the most when I was by myself because that was probably the loneliest I've ever been in my life. I've went like 3 weeks without having any human contact, Even my mom, and I didn't not even texting, bro. Like I didn't talk to anybody.
What did you do like day to day? Were you like playing video games? Like
No, I was like I didn't get out of bed. I didn't even lift. That was probably my lowest ever in my life.
When was that?
Before I moved here.
Right before you moved here?
Yeah. That's like really.
So
the
you were
reason.
doing social media, or you were still?
I was,
doing
but I wasn't
construction?
posting. I didn't post on TikTok for a month and a half. I didn't post on Instagram for 2 months. I didn't do anything, bro. Like that was probably the lowest I've ever been. Like I remember, like I would stay up till like 8 o'clock in the morning, wake up at night. That's when you really.
Damn.
That's when you're really hurting. Yeah, I wasn't eating.
What caused this?
Dude, I have no idea. I kind of want to go into like I think there's like certain tests out there you can find out where like genetics wise, depression does run in my family like pretty hard, like pretty bad. So I want to see if maybe that's a thing because I have waves. It's actually better now since I'm on cycle. Of when I started gear, it got way better. But I used to go through like really hard cycles of like I get fucking bad.
So there was nothing that like happened that triggered that. Maybe you were posting videos weren't doing good, or something goes on with you and your mom. But just like one day,
Yeah, it just like I can be high on life for like 2 months, and then or I can just be like just chilling, and then it can just get like I can wake up one day and like everything's awful, and like I just shut off contact.
Would that be bipolar?
Yeah, well I do. Well, I don't know anymore because it's gotten so much better. But like yeah, like my mom, which she prescribes people that are like has like issues like that. Yeah. She thinks I am, but like I'm not gonna self-diagnose myself. I do think I'm gonna speculate, but at the same time, I don't even got insurance. I ain't gonna find that shit out. Wow. That shit just gonna have to work itself out, my nigga. You feel me?
That shit's wild. I'm trying to think. It probably would have been a Carice because when everything was going on with my mom, he like gave me his apartment to stay in when I was homeless. He'd be the one that I'd talk to and everything. So it'd probably be Carice. I'm trying to think of other low points. Carice. Well, no, it wouldn't have been Carice. Probably my boy Trey. So Carice and then my boy Trey. And it's funny, when it was Trey, me and Carice weren't like, because Carice is like my childhood friend. Like we've been friends since I was like in 9th grade. And we had like a falling out 1 year. And like we didn't talk for like how long. And we both broke up with our exes around the same time, and like it rekindled the friendship. And then later on, like that year is when he let me stay in his apartment. But it would have been Carice. And to segue, another question that ties into this is, when was the last time you were really low and no one knew? Like you were down bad, but like no one knew.
Probably
because like we all are very masculine men in a sense, and I think a lot of us bury a lot of things and like don't really say anything. So when a time when you were down and you kind of just like thug it out?
Nah, I'm not one of those people. You would know for me. You would know for me. I can't.
I mean,
I'm very open.
Didn't mean to cut you off. Probably when I retired from, like, was forced into retirement from football. Like, obviously people knew it fucked me up, but I tried to play that poker face, like, oh, I'm chilling, it is what it is type deal. But aside from when I post on TikTok about like quitting TikTok and everything, or just quitting social media and becoming a regular dude, that was the lowest point in my life because it was like I played football for 12 years.
Yeah, that was your life.
Yeah, it was like like when people talk about having to reinvent themselves and relearn the wheel essentially of life.
Yeah.
That was the hardest point I had gotten to just because, yeah, football was my life. I was that NFL or nothing kind of guy. And seeing people from my school go to the league day in, day out, and like actually play, it's like, all right, I can do it too. Boom, get knocked out on the field, brain bleed. Doctor's like,
that shit's crazy.
Yeah, nah, it's clips, nigga. So,
damn.
And it was more so the severity of, because I had 4 in 2 years. One at Air Force knocked me out for 2 months. One at Wagner, my first one at Wagner put me out for like a week and a half. Wasn't bad. Second one at Wagner put me out for a month. And the last one, I didn't go to class from October 17th until finals.
Damn. That shit's crazy. Yeah,
And
that shit's tough. Like, that's literally, like, sports are so, like, all or nothing sort of deal. So, like, especially, like, that's how I feel like when, like, these, like, NFL players get that shit taken away. Like, you made it even a step further. Like, some niggas in high school, it's all or nothing. And they're, like, heartbroken. They get injured. Then you get a nigga in college. Like, well, nigga, you made it to the promised land, and then...
That's
like
why
that.
you see so many dudes who are like 27, 28, 29 still doing
playing,
it.
yeah.
Because like with the XFL, USFL,
Tom
all that
Brady.
shit- Tom Brady's, but at least
That's all or nothing.
like he's still in the league. I'm saying like the dudes who are taking these
Oh,
second
yeah.
and third chance opportunities, like in the XFL, USFL, I can make it back. Nah, nigga, it's clips.
Chips.
It's raps for you. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean that's just tough. What about you, Shep?
I think probably my freshman year in not college. I played baseball. It was at HCU, so we got really close. I mean, I still talk to those guys like every day now. And they cut our program in the middle of the season. Like literally,
That is so wild that that's
Middle-
even like allowed. Like,
right. Well, basically, I think I told you the story.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you might have told. I don't know if you told the podcast, but
But well, basically, they just like called us everybody in like on the baseball team into like a athlete meeting, academic meeting, which they lied about, and they're like, "Yeah, the program's done." So, and the way baseball works is, so that was like April, and the way baseball works is in the fall of the previous year. That's when most colleges stop their recruiting for the next year. So we're all in April, like, fuck, dude, like we have nowhere to go. I'm still trying to play baseball, but all these schools are done with recruiting. So that created just a really like fucked up mind space. I was drinking a lot, like talking about like double bottles of wine on a Wednesday night.
damn, big wine guy, eh?
Whatever I could find. It was bad. It was bad. I'm telling you, I was down. Like people knew I was sad about it, but like I was depressed, bro. Like, that was a terrible time in my life. But I think that just comes back on the thing with God. Like I had to transfer to Queens, and if I never went to Queens, I wouldn't have never met Kayla.
Yeah,
Never would have came here. So I mean, it's just
how it played out.
stuff happens for a reason, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sometimes like the hardest times that ended up leading to like the best fucking.
And you
times
never
of your
know
life.
until like 5 years later.
Yeah,
So,
G
Yeah,
shit.
you don't know if it was a good or a bad thing. Now that probably was a good thing.
right, you gotta trust.
You don't know until you see it through.
But that also defines like who you are as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people let dark times like keep them there, and I remember I was like, "Fuck that."
Say that again.
It all depends what type of person you are, bro.
No. What you said a little bit before that. Dark times.
Dark-
Sometimes people.
Let people keep you there. Or people.
Damn, man, what the fuck? That was gonna be a fire ass story. That nigga just fucked.
Sorry, bro. I don't even remember what I said.
God damn, you said
I was-
sometimes
'cause-
people let dark times keep them there.
Yeah.
And that is how I feel. I've had a very interesting life, ton of trauma, but I don't look at it as trauma. People love to slap the label trauma on it. Be like, oh, because of this. I was like, I'm the man I am today because
Type
of
shit,
all the
yeah.
bullshit that I went
See that-
through.
yeah, I know
I'm
what
the
you're
reason
talking
I'm selfless the way I am for that reason. I'm carrying that everything that I am now is a byproduct of all the trauma that I went through. I don't look at it as that.
If you look at it as trauma, you're saying it's gonna let you affect your life. See, like I didn't want my past to decide my future.
Exactly.
So like all the things, like I have no fucking regrets. I'm happy I had like some of the worst times in life. I'm happy I was alone. Like I'm glad because it made me who I
I've
am
done
today.
some stupid shit, and I've fucked up
Fucking
some
learn from
situations
it.
that I shouldn't have fucked up. But like,
You know,
if I went back and changed it, I might not be in this
I mean,
position.
that's one of the tattoos I have. It's a niggerish ass tattattoo. It's like
Gosh.
that's why I made that my brand is Resistance Preferred.
Yeah.
You know what it means?
Yeah.
I mean, you tell me. I just want to.
What do you mean? Like, what
He wants to make sure.
I want to explain it to me how you explain it. What I got it is that like going down life, like you decide to take the path with the resistance. It's the easy route to go get a 9-to-5 job or do whatever, but instead you'd rather follow your heart and do what you want to do, and that is the resistance.
That's good. That's a part of it. I think we talk about the hardships and how that makes you who you are.
Yeah.
And I think doing that, like, I think that's the resistance part, and you preferring that. So that's. I just like hearing everybody's kind of like thought process.
I truly feel like
what
the
they
most
think about
successful
it.
people in the world is the people that don't like living in comfort.
Yeah. 100%.
Comfort is a man's most dangerous
100%.
drug.
100%.
So most people like living comfortable. Me, I'd rather live comfortable when like I'm older. Like now, I want to be uncomfortable.
because there's a sense of comfortability in the life that we live right now. It
Hard.
definitely is, because like we choose our schedule, we choose when we want to do this, when we want to do that. There's a sense of comfortability in that, but on the same token, it's like, nigga, if you don't do shit,
It ends real quick.
it's done. So it's like
yeah,
you
it's,
have to. It's like foot on the gas for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years to live the life you want to live when we're 35, 40.
I found out the
gas
hard
now.
way in this life. Like you can, if you get too comfortable. I never forget, bro. I was pulling like $1,000 a month, literally like the beginning of last year, like maybe 1,200 at best.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember my best month from Anaka until I moved to Dallas was like 600 in commission.
Yeah.
And I thought I was that nigga when I was like, oh, I got a 650.
You want to talk
check.
about feeling like that nigga and being comfortable? I was working at, actually, I might have quit Walgreens at the time. Because I'd switched to part-time. I used to be a manager there. I switched to part-time, and I was bouncing on the weekends. And then COVID hit. Nigga started getting that fucking $750 check a week. Nigga, I ain't never made $750 a day in my life. Nigga, I'd never seen so much money in my bank account. You want to talk about being comfortable? Nigga, I got to do whatever I want every day, and I was still getting rolled a check. Yeah. That was comfortable.
That shit's crazy. I feel like
that shit right there was comfortable.
That shit changed society. That shit changed society because a lot of people in our generation are
finesse that PPP. That's what happened.
I mean,
2020 was a crazy year.
Yeah, now
that was a great year for me.
Now you got niggas working work from home remote jobs, bringing in bread.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Nigga,
that was the best
from
year.
Home.
Yeah, but it's like these niggas work for. These niggas
we
work
are
for,
in my home right now.
These niggas work for a company.
Yeah, I mean, if people are more productive, like
I was gonna say this was earlier, but this it goes into the people you have around you. I think you talk about like being comfortable. I know for me, if I see like a friend being comfortable, I'll give them a few chances. But if they continue to just not do shit, like I gotta distance myself. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
I mean, anyone that I used to be really close with, like whether college or high school, like I'm not close with them because they haven't changed. They still have some of the same tendencies that had them in that position. I was a bum. I was no one special. I wasn't, right. but I was able to change my ways and to level up my life.
Right.
Like I got people still saying the same shit. You know, you go back home or whatever, you're like, this nigga's still on the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. You haven't learned.
That shit don't get boring,
like,
bro.
you haven't learned. You're not leveling up. Like I can't roll with that.
Like with the kid who I was saying has been streaming for 3-4 years, whatever. Still doesn't pull it. The nigga doesn't work. Like
he just streams full time.
Just streams and then sit. Where?
How does he live?
He lives at home. Does not do any he has like a nice savings account. He's just been tapping into that, but does not work a real job.
Does he put effort into his streaming, or is he lazy with it?
Very lazy.
See, like if you have that opportunity to have like parents as like a fallback, or that got your back, and you're gonna be like,
most dangerous
bro,
drug.
Yeah, but
what?
It's like,
I fucking wish.
And it's sad because he's a complete dickhead. Like his parents are gonna kick him out eventually. Maybe. But it's like, nigga, you've been streaming for 3 years. I remember he used to work at Walmart during COVID when it was like they were switching to non-24 hours and shit. We got him fired essentially because we would walk in.
Damn, hating ass nigga, man.
No, not a hating ass nigga. I'll tell the story. He would have like a bad day with a manager. He'd text us, "Hey, come and get whatever you want."
Damn.
Yeah.
See, like that don't even. I mean, I guess it would fall onto the manager, but like really, you fucking up whoever owns that bitch.
Yeah, I, mean,
I was like,
Walmart.
That shit. I would have been like coming here and like cause some havoc. Like that would start complaining about shit. Then the manager gonna be pissed off.
He would text us, like we'd be at our moving job, or whatever. We'd get a text from him and be like, "Hey, just come through if you guys want anything."
So would you go through?
Of course,
100%.
What'd you cop? What's some of the biggest come ups?
There was one day where we walked out like $6,000 worth of product.
That's fucking
of what?
Crazy.
4 of us all got an Apple Watch, 2 Switches, video games. It wasn't 6K. It was like 2K being realistic.
Still though.
No, that's a fuck ton of.
That's a felony in Florida.
Yeah,
that's a
and
felony
when he
in
got
lots of
caught,
places.
he was arrested. Like he was put in cuffs, but he didn't snitch. So shout out him.
Damn. That's the type of
Damn.
Shout
That's
out
a real
him.
friend right
he
there.
He ain't snitch, but
Lazy but not a snitch.
Yeah, it was. I was like, all right, well, because I remember when he got caught, I got a text. He was like, "Yeah, we're fucked." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He got caught up. I'm like, "Oh, so I'm gonna have the feds at my door in a few hours." Yeah, I would advise you get rid of everything.
Did you?
No.
Just a nigga in you.
It was like, fuck it. I'm already caught on camera, so.
I didn't say I can never. I don't know if you've heard that. I can never work at Walmart. I got caught stealing when I was younger.
I could never.
You wanna know what I was stealing? I was stealing fucking fishing lures.
What?
I was stealing fishing lures because I was really into fishing when I was younger. Yeah, I ain't had no fucking money. Put that shit in my pocket.
It's probably easier to steal from Bass Pro Shops.
It probably would have been.
Yeah.
I got caught up, and I was an asshole too. I was a little dickhead. I wouldn't look the motherfucker in his eye. Like I was a punk when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I was banned from every Target on Staten Island for a year.
What? Just
No, you gotta stop.
stealing fishing lures. Yeah, I was banned from a whole damn city, bruh.
Whole franchise.
Target. It was just, I mean, college kid, broke, got moved into a double room by myself. I needed another mattress topper.
And nigga, how the fuck you steal a mattress topper?
It was on the bottom of the cart.
Oh, you didn't scan it?
No.
The good old fashioned no scan. Okay.
I've stopped. I've tried.
No,
to
I've
stop.
stopped.
I
I've
won't.
stopped.
I
I don't
won't.
do it
I
anymore.
don't steal.
It used to
I
be-
learned
in
my
college
lesson.
used to be bad.
Yeah, college,
lesson. Fuck
high school, college, self checkout was my best friend. Now it's like I go through self checkout and I make sure I scanned everything because I
like
have
the
too much to
worst thing.
lose.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah,
Like,
I told God I was
it's
never
the
gonna do
most
that shit
expensive.
ever again.
Yeah.
Because
What's
once
it-
I got arrested.
What is
Yeah, what's the most expensive?
that I did myself, aside from the Apple Watches and shit at Walmart that my boy got us? Probably a mic. Like it would be like 1 a.m. when Walmart was 24 hours. My mic would be fucking up. Like I'll be
Oh, like a
back.
gaming mic.
Yeah.
Joystick ain't work. I'm finna hit the lick.
Hey, y'all hold on one second, bro. I'll be right back.
No, that would be Mitri, your mic's fucking up. All right, I'll be right back.
Oh,
In like
word?
20. I'll be back in 20.
Crazy.
Oh, nah, it's fixed now. Nah. You said it was fucking up. It's all good. I'm gonna go get my shit. I was gonna say, yeah, the fishing lure's value was probably like $30, $40.
Yeah.
But like at the time, and the crazy thing is like that was the point in my life where like I would get like anything I asked. And it's another fantastic transition is like, what's the biggest plot twist in your life? Mine was I grew up broke. It was me, my sister, and my mom living in a 2-bedroom apartment. My sister had a room in the basement, and then my mom married like my ex-stepdad. And we would have like steak once a week. Like I was spoiled. I'd get what I want. If I like, he was getting off work. I texted I wanted Subway. He'd go get me Subway. Like he was more of a dad than like my actual dad. And like we were fucking privileged. I got to go on my first ever vacation. Like literally got everything I want. And then the divorce happened, just like that. All throughout the end of high school into college, living in a 1-bedroom with my mom. If I come home, the 1-bedroom was probably the size of the kitchen and living room. So when I come home in the summer for school, she would move all her stuff to the living room, and she'd be living out of the living room, and then she'd give me the room because I had a girlfriend at the time.
It was blocked. It wasn't like
Yeah, it was a
studio?
1-bedroom. Yeah, it was a 1-bedroom. And then like if I came back during the winter or whatever, I'd stay on the couch, and that would be like my room is the living room, like right when you walk in.
Damn.
So I got to see both sides because I didn't really get to realize how like fortunate and how privileged I was until it got taken away, and I was like, damn. Like you don't know what you have until it's gone. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck.
100%.
I was like, that shit was crazy. Like I was like, and it was the biggest like life lesson because most people don't get to see both sides, or if they do, they forget about like it's typically like start broke and then they have everything, and they forget about what it was like being broke. Me having to get to go back, and now I'm in a position where like I can buy myself things, stuff like that. Like that, I think is one of the biggest like life lessons out of my whole life.
I think hearing that and like being in my position where I didn't have to see the other side and I was blessed with like that family that I have, I think I try to appreciate what I have the most and give grace to people that aren't blessed enough to have that because that shit's hard.
Nah,
I can't really understand it.
It's just like a white
100%.
person would never be able to understand
That's what
what it's
I'm
like
saying.
being a minority. But like
Right.
you can try to like sympathize.
Right,
Like
yeah.
I wanted Wi-Fi so I could play video games. I paid for the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Like
And
people don't got. Well, a lot of people growing up
Right.
don't have to deal with
I
stuff
just
like that.
try to be more grateful every
Yeah,
single day.
which is
so.
you doing everything in your power to do your like due diligence of
Right.
like being in that position. So what's your biggest plot twist?
just in life.
Yeah,
I
like,
think when
it could be anything, something small, like something that clicked. in
I
your
think
head.
when I made the decision to stop playing baseball, going into my senior year, it was that summer where I was just like, I don't know if I want to keep playing. Like, this could be like a big change. And I swear to God, when I went back to school and didn't have to worry about anything baseball, team meetings, nothing, like I felt like I had my life back. And it's crazy because I would go the entire day without doing something for me, and it was just baseball.
Yeah.
I hated it. And if I did not do that, I would not be here today at all. So
Yeah.
that was good.
What about y'all? Biggest plot twist?
When I left Air Force, I thought I was gonna come back to because it was 3 months after I graduated from high school or whatever, or 3 months into the new school year, and I thought I was gonna come back to so much support. Nah, niggas called me a quitter.
Damn.
It was like I'll never forget the meeting I had with my athletic director at the time because some other shit happened that led to me leaving, and he was like, I had to go person by person and talk to them one by one. It felt like I was on a fucking TV show.
Damn.
And I had the meeting with my athletic director like 2 days after I got home from Colorado. We drove. He was like, yeah, I really don't respect the decision. I feel like you quit. You're a quitter. And I stood up 35 seconds into him saying that. Said, you can go fuck yourself. You will not see me again.
Hey, you got to let niggas know.
Because I was like, I'm not gonna. I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and let you
Just slander on you.
slander me,
for no
demean me,
reason.
not like ask, hey, at least start, nigga. How you feeling? How you doing?
Yeah.
How's everything?
Yeah.
Not, you're a fucking quitter. You're a bitch, pretty much.
Fair enough, man. He said,
bro.
No,
said,
because it was like
put some respect
it was
on his
funny
name.
because it was like me and him were best friends when I was scoring touchdowns for the football program,
course.
balling, this, that, the third, bringing a whole
Crazy.
bunch of attention. The second I decide to make a decision better that benefits me more, you're a quitter.
That's how it is
So
with
I got
everything.
up, walked downstairs. My high school football head coach, me and him are still good to this day. I was like, help me find a new school so I can go tell him to fuck himself.
Yes, sir.
And then we ended up at Wagner, concussed out. And
Hey, man, it worked out.
Now we
Though.
here.
It worked out, man. Not you and Meathead. What about you, Zay? What's your biggest plot twist?
Thinking I was going to be a D1 athlete my whole life, and then I'm serving some of my friends that are playing D1 football that I went to high school with do a Dunkin' driving through.
Damn.
Yeah, that's probably when I was probably my biggest plot twist. I literally remembered like just serving one of my friends that he was just about to graduate to go to University of Florida, and I was just like, that's crazy. He was driving a nice ass car. I didn't have a car at the time, or I think I just bought a car, but it was like a ass car. He's driving like this nice souped up Charger. He's like graduating, about to go to Florida in like literally just a couple weeks, and I played football with him, and like I'm serving through the Dunkin' drive-through. That's probably like one of my lowest. And then my coaches, I served them through my Dunkin' drive-through. And then like one time my ex came in there, but I like fucking left because I was like, damn, bro, that's low.
Damn. Yeah, I could definitely like. Trying to think. I don't think I. The problem is when I was really like working. When I worked at school, it was when I was in high school. So nigga, I was working like everyone. A lot of kids were working. I'd have if I would have been at like Walgreens. I was like an hour away, so it wasn't really people like that. I do remember, to this day, the pharmacist at Walgreens. I had said that I wanted to be like a bodybuilder because I started my fitness journey, like my natural transformation, all that, when I was at Walgreens. I said that I was gonna be a bodybuilder, and she like kind of like laughed at me and said like, "Good luck with that." And I was like, "You think because I'm just some kid that's working at the fucking?" And I was living out of the sorority closet at the time. And I was like, all right. I was like, now if I can find out, I tell her to suck my dick. I was like, fuck you. I was like, how you doing back there? Because you fucking hated it back there. All you did was bitch. I was like, guess what? I'm making just as much money as you are. I get to wake up and do what I
teach you
want.
like that. Same thing.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like, why would you even? I would never like say some shit like that to anyone and just like shoot them down. Like that's just, I hate that like closed-minded mindset.
They're usually just hurt.
because they didn't get to live the dream that they wanted to, now they're stuck doing this bullshit.
Yeah, I was like, damn, you did all that school.
Now you work at a
And now you
Walgreens.
stress the fuck out because, you know, orders are backed up, man. You fucking.
Another big plot twist for me is like seeing people I played against in high school and little league balling in the NFL now. It's just like, damn, I was better than y'all niggas. And now what?
I mean, yeah, but like, everyone has a different story. Everyone's on a
Yeah,
different
no,
path.
I'm happy for him. Like I just spoke to one of my childhood best friends yesterday or 2 days ago for the first time in a while, and like he has a kid now. He's going back for his 5th year at Illinois. He's balling. I'm just like, damn, you're gonna be the one to make it out of our neighborhood because we have like 8 or 9 kids all.
Nigga, you made it. You might not
Make
make
it to the
league, but
league.
nigga, you made it.
That's what I mean.
You're your own boss. Them niggas work.
Yeah.
They might be making a shit ton of money, but that doesn't mean you're not going to.
Bro,
Yeah,
and
no.
Just have a starting point.
another big fucking like the hop on what you did, bro. Like my fucking I had a group of best friends in high school. Now 2 of them are here fucking for the NFL, like in Dallas. I'm like, what the fuck? Like niggas, I did not think it was gonna. Nah, at one point I thought one of them was gonna make it to the league, but I'm like, damn. Like 2 of my best friends from high school, like my best friends, some of the first ever people I met when I moved to Florida, and now we're here in Dallas. Doing what I like. I'm doing what I'm doing. I moved to Dallas for this, and now it's so weird that my 2 best friends are here, like getting ready for the NFL. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Like, who would have thought? Who would have thought I'd be in Dallas as a fucking bodybuilder, and they're here if you're playing NFL.
That shit's crazy, man. How all that shit works out. But I think this is a good stopping point. You guys already know how we finish around here, so I don't know who wants to lead off and lead the people with some inspiration.
I think this goes back on stuff we said earlier in the podcast that 1-2 years is not a long time. So I think 2023, for me personally, it's just trust yourself, know what you're doing is going to work out, and you never know what you're going to be in 5 years. So,
Yeah. And where can they find you, man?
Shep Fit on all socials.
Maybe Shep. Just at Shep coming soon. We'll see.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
All right, which one do y'all want to take the floor?
I'll go ahead and say it. I don't know if I said this last, but don't let your past decide your future. And then you can find me on Zaytum Fit for YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Just always prove yourself right. Fuck the haters. Fuck the doubters. Prove yourself right at the end of the day, and you'll be good. Find me on all socials at Mitri.fit. Yeah, or Mitri Fit. It depends on. Fuck, I can't even.
Yeah, I was about to say, you already lost him on that. You already lost him. He said, I'm not following this nigga now. Yeah, I ain't following this nigga now.
All right, this kind of ties into like the trauma. I heard this quote, and it was like the same boiling water that will make an egg hard will make a potato soft. So you allow yourself to decide what your environment is going to do. Your environment doesn't have to dictate you. So if you grew up super rough, you grew up with all this quote unquote trauma, you decide if you want to use that for fuel or if you want to have it as baggage that you're going to drag around for the rest of your life. As always, it's not that deep. Stand up.